Iran has asked the United Nations Secretary General Ban to intervene after the U.S. Supreme Court ruled that $2 billion in frozen Iranian assets must be paid to American victims of attacks blamed on Tehran. Last week, the court upheld a 2012 law which said Iran's frozen funds should go towards satisfying a multi-billion-dollar judgment won by families in U.S. federal court in 2007.
Meanwhile, the Tehran stock market has rallied sharply since Iran reached a deal to end sanctions over its disputed nuclear program. Michelle Caruso-Cabrera is in that nation's capital with a look inside this small market that's on the rise.
Anyone off the street can walk into the lobby of the Tehran Stock Exchange. And they do, so they can watch the trading of their favorite shares. When these investors found out that we were from a TV show that covers the stock market, they were dying to talk to us. One man asked me if it was possible to corner the market in the United States. I told him no, there are rules to prevent that. He responded, we need rules like that here in Iran. Inside, on the official trading floor, seats are rented by Iranian brokers so they can trade on behalf of clients or for themselves.
How's the market look? Is it going to go up or down?
I hope and it will go up, I think.
There are more than 300 listed companies, and altogether they're worth $100 billion. That's much smaller than the S&P 500, which is worth $19 trillion. Trader Hassam Maliki says transparency requirements for listed companies are good, but they should be even better.
We need to promote our rules, for example, and we must make them in a standard, world international standard.
The market here has rallied sharply in the last few years. The vice president of the exchange says that happened even before Iran signed a deal with the West that lifted sanctions, because the new president encouraged policies that brought down inflation and interest rates.
Inflation rate in Iran was more than 30%, but nowadays it's one digit. I mean, it's lower than 10. And interest rate was more than 28%. And this rate has a lot of bad things for the financing for listed companies. But nowadays it is below 20. You know, interest rate has a big effect on the capital market.
In Iran, they don't have bulls and bears. They have lions and foxes. If you're bullish, you're lionish. And if you're bearish, you're foxy. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Michelle Caruso-Cabrera, Tehran.